Okay, so picture this. You're building up your LLC, right? Things are going well. You're starting to make it.
Yeah.
And you need a credit card that can actually, like, keep up with everything you're doing.
Right.
And that's what we're looking at today.
Mm-hmm.
Business credit cards designed just for LLCs.
Cool.
We've got some excerpts here from another podcast episode.
Okay.
It's called Best Business Credit Cards for LLCs.
Gotcha.
And it sounds really interesting.
Yeah, LLCs are really popular.
Right.
I mean, there's a reason why that limited liability protection,
Yeah,
it's a big thing for business owners.
for sure.
But it also, like, impacts your financial options,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to credit cards.
Okay, so how does limited liability, like, actually affect what credit cards you can get?
Well, think about it this way.
Okay.
Because your personal assets are shielded from, like, business debts.
Mm-hmm.
Lenders, they look at risk differently for an LLC, versus like a sole proprietorship.
Okay.
And this can mean you get different terms,
Mhm.
different credit limits, or even entirely different credit card products.
Wow.
Made just for LLCs.
So it's not just like you're getting a business card and slapping an LLC on it.
Right.
It's like built differently.
Totally. And that's where these like specialized benefits come in.
Right.
This podcast episode, it's talking about the rewards, low fees,
Yeah.
perks just for LLCs.
Yeah, they actually mentioned something called Inc. Authority.
Oh, really?
Apparently, it helps you start an LLC for free.
Uh-huh.
And it might even give you access to, like, these exclusive card offers.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds like Inc. Authority maybe helps with setting up an LLC,
Yeah.
which can be pretty complex.
Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, and free LLC formation. That's appealing.
Yeah,
Especially if it gets you like better credit cards.
totally. So do you think, like, getting these credit cards could be a deciding factor in how you form your business?
I mean, maybe it's
Right.
something to think of.
For sure. But back to the cards themselves.
Yeah.
What kind of features do you think this podcast is going to highlight?
Well, they talked a lot about rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably hear about like cashback options,
Okay.
travel points, maybe even rewards just for certain industries.
Okay.
LLCs, they often have like unique spending patterns.
Right.
So a card that lines up with that could be super helpful.
So besides rewards, what else matters for an LLC?
Fees are big.
Mm.
Like some cards might not have annual fees that first year,
Oh,
or they have low interest rates for balance transfers.
okay.
Others might have like higher spending limits,
Right.
for buying lots of inventory,
Okay.
which could be a game changer
Yeah, for sure.
for some LLCs.
What about those perks they mentioned?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, what kind of perks?
Well, think about things like free employee cards,
Okay.
built-in expense management tools,
Uh-huh.
or even discounts on software subscriptions.
Wow.
That stuff can really add up.
Yeah.
And make things easier for an LLC.
So as an LLC owner, you got to, like, figure out what matters most to you.
Right, yeah.
Is it travel points for those client meetings?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it having a high enough credit limit
Right.
to handle your inventory?
It all comes down to what your LLC needs.
Right.
And what your goals are.
For sure.
This podcast episode, it really got me thinking,
About what?
like, what other financial tools are there just for LLCs? We
Yeah.
talked about credit cards,
Right.
but there's a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Banking loans, insurance investments.
Right.
All designed for different business types.
So choosing the right tools can really give your LLC an advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a whole world of options out there
For sure.
that you got to explore
Yeah,
as an LLC owner.
definitely.
All right. Well, that is our deep dive today on credit cards for LLCs.
It was a good one.
Until next time.
See ya.